Amanda here from Create Your Future. Guys, I have an exciting video on how to get rid of the third party. I am going to share one of my success stories about how I nearly manifested and got rid of a third party in the video today. Just before I do this, guys, for those of you that are new here, my name's Amanda. I'm a neurolinguistic programming practitioner, hypnotherapist, EFT practitioner, and a life coach. So yes, and most of the coaches here have some sort of training and life coaching, NLP. Some even have a psychology background. So definitely check that out. Yeah, we have a free course for those of you that don't know or are new here. I have a free course, how to identify your blocks to manifest anything fast. It's going to help you to build your mental diet, and it'll help you to walk you through some pitfalls. Like one thing that I got tripped up on way in the beginning when I first started manifesting was questioning. And if I was manifesting like, money, I was questioning why it wasn't coming and stuff, and questioning your manifestation, whether it be an SP or why the third party isn't gone yet, is blocking your manifestation. Okay. So that course will go through that and help you to create some intentions for your mental diet. And I'm not sure if this is for you, but I do have a course, Create the Relationship You Love. I've had many clients use it, and they've manifested marriage as well as engagements. They've recreated people at work and in every situation. So it definitely does work, as well as I have some affirmation tracks. It's all on sale right now, the course and the affirmation tracks. The affirmation tracks, how to get rid of the third party, it's going to help you to reprogram your subconscious mind, okay? It is going to help you do that and help you to create, some great things and some movement in your life. So the affirmation track, you can use it if you are a guy or girl, because it just refers to your SP. It doesn't say him or her in it. And and it doesn't actually focus on the third party. It focuses on you and your SP's relationship together, okay? And guys, you know what? We have a Facebook group, Create Your Future with Amanda, Law of Attraction Hacks. It's a group full of success stories. And I call them hacks because the fastest way to manifest something is to basically focus on it. So when you're reading these other people's success stories, you're creating it for yourself as well. And we're actually going to talk a little bit about how that works today. I've also got a success story about that, which is really exciting. And also, you know what? Guys, if you comment under the video, I will use it as video ideas and answer your questions, as well as if you join the channel, subscribe, and turn on all notifications, you'll get a notification when I go live. And when I go live, I answer your questions absolutely for free. So if you want to know when that is, then definitely subscribe and hit all notifications. Unfortunately, I'm not a very structured person where I'm like, I'm going to do it every Monday at 8. I really, it's just how the wind blows and when I'm inspired to do so. So definitely check that out, right? So guys, okay, so let me tell you my success story first, okay? So way back when I was dating Andrew, I got worried, because he said one night he wasn't going to come over, and I was like, oh my God, and I remember him telling me that he had someone he was seeing and they were on and off, on and off. And when he canceled one night, of course, that's the start of everything, right? I was like, oh my God, what happens if he's seeing his ex? What happens if they're getting together? And then I was like, no. He wants to be with me, got back on mental diet. And all of a sudden we went for, I think it was lunch or dinner. Anyway, we're sitting there, okay? And I just remember exactly, we're sitting there having an appetizer, and all of a sudden he says, he's like, I'm going to tell you something. And I'm like, what? And he's like, my ex called me. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, no, he didn't answer. And all of a sudden he was like, but I didn't answer it. And I was like, oh my God, I'm like, so awesome. So, basically, right, your thoughts create of is people worrying if they're doing this correctly, okay? So the thing is you don't need to worry if you're doing it correctly, okay? What you need to focus on is what you want, okay? So you can focus on the third party moving on and finding another SP, finding someone else for them, okay? That will actually help you to create your SP and you being in a happy relationship, okay? So because if you're focusing saying, okay, the third party's moving on, finding somebody else, That's okay. That's not going to wreck your manifestation. In fact, that's going to help your manifestation. Okay. What is going to mess with your manifestation is if you're sitting there going, oh, okay, well, you know what, the SP and the third party are always together and he likes her more or him more, and comparing yourself to the third party, and asking why them and not me, right? Okay, so that we don't want any of that self-talk. Okay. That self-talk's got to go. Okay. Now, when you're writing the third party out of the picture, okay, so it's impossible not to think of the third party. Okay, it's impossible. I get it. It is. So when people say, look, just ignore the third party, no, that's not enough. You need to acknowledge it because it's there. You've manifested it. These are your previous thoughts. Okay, no problem. So all you say is, okay, third party has found someone else. Now, Amanda, can't I say something, bad for them? Like, do I have to create something nice for them? Well, the answer is no, but whatever you create for someone else, you potentially create for yourself because you're focusing on said thing. Okay. So for example, I was actually helping to coach somebody in business, and they basically had, clients that hadn't paid them. Okay. And, so I was just focusing on like, you know what, I intend all your clients pay you. Anybody that owes you money, they show up and they pay you in full. And then they even use your services, right? And then boom, that happened for me. And I wasn't even intending it for me. Okay. So whatever intentions or whatever, story, whatever you're focusing on for somebody else has the potential to happen to you as well, because your subconscious mind doesn't just say, oh, okay, Amanda said the third party is never going to have a great relationship and they're always going to be single, and I'm only going to create that for that person. No, it has the potential to show up in your reality as well, because thoughts are things, okay? And your subconscious mind, it can apply it to more than one person, okay? It's going to take, your subconscious mind is like a computer. It's going to take all your previous beliefs and stories, and it's going to, stick things where it can, but it's got to honor all your previous beliefs, thoughts, and words and everything else, right? So the best, safest way to do it, okay, is to just wish the best for everybody, because then you're wishing the best for yourself as well, okay? Just don't focus on anything negative, okay? Just stay away from complaining, stay away from negative, okay? And you know what? Just write the third party out. You know what? Thank you for coming here. I know I manifested you, but now you can leave. You can go find somebody else. You can go be in a happy relationship. Me and my SP are going to be together, okay? That is exactly going to work to get you and your SP back together, as well as in addition, okay, start creating why your SP wants to be with you and only you, okay? What is your SP going to say? Why do they want to be with you? What is it about you? Me, here's my story. I'm like the best wife ever, okay? Like seriously, like I am awesome in a relationship. I'm a really good, nice person. I actually genuinely care about people. I'm honest. I don't have a malicious bone in my body. In fact, if I do accidentally upset somebody, or somebody takes what I say something the wrong way, it actually hurts me and upsets me. I know I'm a good person and I know I'm good enough to be in a relationship. Okay. So I suggest that you create some sort of story like that about yourself. The other story I have about myself in relationships is that, it doesn't matter what I do. Okay, they're always going to be loving, understanding, and forgiving and want to be with me. There's nothing that I can do to make them not want to be with me. Okay, and I intend that, my SP, Andrew, is very forgiving and understanding, that he'd do anything for me. Okay, and then that he's loyal and that he wants to be with me and only me. Okay, because I'm an amazing person. I deserve it. I am good enough with who I am right now. I'm perfect, whole, and complete. And, so that's what you really want to focus on as well, right? So, but the main question we always get asked is, should I just ignore the third party? If you can ignore it and it never comes up, that's fine. But if you can't ignore it and the third party comes up, what you're going to do is you're going to say, the third party, they're broken up. They've gone to find somebody else that suits them better, and they're going to happily marry that other person and move far, far away. Okay, done deal. Now, back to intentions about the SP, okay? And I guarantee if you put that into your mental diet, it's going to work, okay? So, but again, focus on why your SP likes you, why they want to be with you. They're forgiving, they're understanding, if you and your SP had broken up and that's when the third party came in, you're going to have to revise whatever story that you created to have that happen. Okay. So if you need help revising, got lots of coaches here. They basically will help you identify your blocks, give you some personalized intention plans and an action plan. Their coaching is very good. It's my coaching program that they follow. So, I mean, definitely check it out. But if not, guys, we have tons of video on how to do a mental diet. Everyone is you pushed out and everything, all the tools that you need to help you create a wonderful life and manifest what you want. Okay. But I think the main thing here is that you're good enough and you deserve to be with your SP and they want you. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you for being here. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.